tell you what, we've got a situation out there with the snow coming through where the roads are really going downhill. So we wanted to jump in here and just kind of give you an update on what's going on around here. So it's a first alert weather day today, but take a look at the library camera downtown as we look over the city. It's 29 degrees now. We've got a lot of wind blowing. You can see all the snow going on around the city here. And several bands have been pushing through. Now, from time to time, we take a look at the weather deck here at Channel 4. We're at 10th and Lincoln in downtown Denver. This is our anemometer, not moving now, but just a while ago, this thing was just spinning around really quickly, and the winds were kicking up to 20, 25 miles per hour. Right now, we've got about a 15-mile-per-hour wind in downtown Denver. It's really windy in some of the foothills, like up in Granby and the Grand Lake area, Berthoud Pass area, where it's 30 to 40-mile-per-hour winds there. As this front has pushed through now, you could see this is kind of a wider look of our rooftop camera, and you can see the clouds are lowering and a lot of the snow is very, very light. It's a cold system, so all the snowflakes are very small. There's not a lot of water in them, but as we get closer to the setting sun, some of that will start to stick. This is a look at the tech center, and right along I-25 here, you could see the traffic is moving there. You can see the headlights have to come on because it's limited visibility down there. But as we get into the next hour or so, I'm really thinking that things will start to ice up, especially to the south and to the west of the city as this snow comes in. Here's a look at the Evergreen Parkway camera, and it's really hard to see the roads down here, but the snow is starting to stick to the roadways up there as well. So here's what we're looking at. Here is the satellite radar. Here's the front coming through. Take you back one more time. This morning, no problem during the morning commute, and then the snow just ramps up around here. Let's zoom it in here, and I'll show you a little better shot of what it looks like here. Let's take it full if we can, and we'll do that. There we go. Had a little computer issue there where it wasn't working properly, but everything in the blue here now on the high-res radar is where the heavier snow is coming through, and you could see it right over Loveland, Longmont, Boulder, Broomfield, pushing right into the Denver metro area and down to Highlands Ranch. Another shot out towards the Deer Trail area. It's already lessened in intensity big time up north, Fort Collins, Greeley, up into Cheyenne, although there's still a little bit of snow still left over up there, so that'll all be pushing in. And in downtown, we are in the blue here, so we've got some really good snow going through the downtown Denver metro area right now as we speak. Now, here's what we're expecting. Winter weather advisory is that purple shaded area that we have for you, which includes Denver, 2 to 5 inches on average. But as we go into the night tonight, some of the areas from Golden, Evergreen, Conifer, Bailey, up into Blackhawk, even on the west side of Boulder up here, could get into the 4 to 8 inch range up there. So we're watching for that area to see that pile up. We're not going to see that during the rush hour, but from now until 11 p.m. tonight, those are some of the wind gusts we could see. So we're watching for that through the evening out. Now this will extend all the way down into southern Colorado, down here into Pueblo, Colorado Springs area as well. Similar amounts, maybe a 2 to 5 inch in Colorado Springs, 1 to 2 in Pueblo, and in some of the mountains and the foothills of the Sangre de Cristos down here, they could have that 4 to 8 inch range as far as the snowfall goes down in that area. Add into that, the cold air is in here, so we're already below freezing for most of the metro area and the Front Range. You could really see this. Our highs actually happened just after midnight last night. We've been cooling off ever since. So as that continues to get colder and colder, that's when the pavement will start to get cold enough where it will freeze up, especially on the bridges and overpasses here. I think after about 4 or 5 o'clock, we could start to see some of that type of thing happening with the cold air around here. Initially, a lot of the roads have been warm because we were in the 50s and the 60s for most of the week. So initially, a lot of this snow that's falling right now will melt on the roadways, but then they'll ice over once we get closer to sunset tonight. So there's a look for you at what's going on here from the Colorado Weather Center. We've got an alert just for today because this should clear out by morning tomorrow, and then we've got a nice warmer weekend headed our way, and Valentine's Day is on Monday. show you that forecast coming up on CBS 4 at 5 o'clock. I think you're going to like that. And I'll give you our next chance of snow as well during that show, the 5, 6, and the 10 o'clock on CBS 4. Lauren Whitney is still on maternity leave. She should be back sometime in April, if you've been wondering about that. So she will be back as well. In the meantime, we will have updates right here as well. So thanks for joining the stream this afternoon. We will have more information for you coming up later. Until then, be safe, everybody.